Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first session of the SME Empowerment Program Entrepreneurial Series. Today's webinar, which is being streamed live on Twitter, YouTube, and LinkedIn, is the first of a series of webinars that will be coming over the next weeks. Every week at this time, we'll be holding these short, sweet, and efficient webinars that are tailored for entrepreneurs, full of practical tips, expert views, news that they would like to know about, and also for them to connect with peers and engage with others. So let me start by welcoming you for everyone that is joining us today. And I look forward to chat with you. Feel free to, whoever is joining us live on the webinar, to chat through the chat button. And at the end, we have a section where we can actually take some questions. Now, let me start by moving on to a quick overview about what we're doing here, what we're doing through this program. Nahida, good to meet you. Good evening to you and to everyone as well. All right, so I'm going to start by going through a few slides. As you will see through these sessions, they're going to be very hands-off, basically non-formal. This is how we believe that we should be engaging with entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs like to be engaged with. So even though in the picture I've got a suit and a shirt, but as you will see, I'm going to be in short sleeves, and it's a very casual engagement that we want to have with all of the entrepreneurs joining us. So through this program, our mission is to empower 1 million startups and SMEs in the next 12 months. I'm not sure if any of you attended our press conference 2 weeks ago. That's when we launched this initiative. It's an ambitious initiative, but we're quite confident that together with our partners, we'll be able to achieve that goal. So why did we do this program? Why does the program exist? Well, SMEs account for most businesses worldwide, and they're very important for job creation all over the world. And this was the case before COVID basically disrupted us all. So according to the World Bank, 90% of businesses worldwide are SMEs, and they constitute about 50% of employment. So that's a huge impact on economies, and they have been very negatively impacted by the pandemic. So that's why we put together this program, and we aligned with key international partners that were with us at the press conference and are with us in the program and will be joining us in future sessions and webinars. You can see here Aramex supporting us and the community with everything to do with logistics, e-commerce, and sustainability. AWS supporting us when it comes to infrastructure, hosting on the cloud, payments, many different aspects of what AWS has to offer. And we have a lot of free, great offers and services from AWS being provided to companies that are early stage, starting up digital businesses. We're also supported by Cisco. Cisco has been at the forefront of digitization for many years, and they're key partners here. Schneider Electric, also part of our founding alliance, focusing on sustainability and helping businesses perform better with their power infrastructure. And because we've launched the regional program, we've partnered with the World Free Zones Organization, which is an organization that houses or reaches out to free zones all over the world and has access to over 3 million SMEs all over the world. So according to the World Bank, 600 million jobs will need to be developed by 2030, which makes SME development really a very big priority. So this program is for all entrepreneurs. It's basically, we depend on entrepreneurs to solve problems, and there are a lot of issues we have globally that need the innovation of entrepreneurs. And it doesn't really matter what stage you're at as an entrepreneur. So the program is open to anyone, whether it's a startup, micro business, small or medium. And you could see that for each segment of the businesses, we've identified certain business needs for that segment. And with time, the program will be evolving by specializing based on the sectors, segments, sizes of businesses, and of course, geographies. So we've currently rolled out the international version of the platform, but we will be rolling out country by country versions of the program and platform, which will make it much more customizable and useful for the businesses. Over the coming period, we're also going to be introducing funding and financing and investment into the program as well. And again, aligned to the different stages of the business cycles to help these businesses launch, scale, institutionalize, or expand their operations. But the current priority with this COVID disruption is digitization. And according to a Cisco and IDC study not too long ago that was done, 70%, over 70% of small businesses in 8 key markets that they surveyed have been accelerating digitization. And you could see this across all sectors. Anyone that wasn't able to quickly move into selling online, working remotely, and having their infrastructure online really suffered dramatically. But there are many businesses still who haven't made that leap. So doing so will actually add to the global economy $2.3 trillion by 2024. So it's a big goal and an important priority right now. And that's why the current version of the program focuses on digitization. You could see that only a quarter of small and medium businesses have actually moved to these advanced digitization stage. And that means 75% of the existing businesses still remaining need to be supported to digitize their operations quickly. So the benefits to SMEs in a nutshell, I'm gonna come here, are a combination of practical learning, special offers, and international expertise. And so that I don't talk to you about these theoretically, I'm gonna pass it over to my colleague, Lujain, who will take you through a demo of the platform and show you how all of this comes together, how the content, the platform, components, the expertise, all comes together. Lujain, over to you.
Thank you, Shadi. Thanks everyone for attending the session. I'm Lujain and I'm part of the digital platform and the IT team in Potential. So I'm going to take you through the platform to experience the whole infrastructure of the platform as well as the features that we've built for entrepreneurs. So let me share my screen and let every one of us wear the hat of an entrepreneur so we can go through the platform and experience everything that is inside. So you can access the platform by going to potential.com/SME and you will land on this page. The first thing you need to do is to directly register in the registration form that pops up on the right. So I'm going to register with a testing email. You put on your first name and last name, your email, your password, and you select the country. So I am in UAE. I just click on register for free and then I am inside the platform. Now, the moment I register and fill out my details, I directly reach the entrepreneur journey. This is the first step. You will be redirected into the first unit of the journey, which you'll learn more about the SME program. And this is an overview video that we will watch together.
So as Lujain is showing you the video, this basically takes users through what is the purpose of the program. And that's the first unit of as soon as people come in. So it's like an orientation video just to get them to know about what's available. And Lujain, since we don't have much time, let's move on and you could show us live the other aspects, specifically the platform components.
Sure. So basically, when you finish the video, there's a survey question that you need to fill out. So once you fill out your answers, you submit to move to the next unit. So once I submitted my answers, I gained 10 points. And this is where the gamification part kicks in, and I'm going to explain that in a bit. So once you finish it up, you click on next unit to proceed to the next unit in the course. Now here you start with the business strategy unit and the evolving your business course. It is exactly the same structure. You have the unit video. You can watch it at your own pace. Once you finish the video, you can check the unit summary, and there's the section of the action plan. The action plan, usually you can generate it at the end in terms of PDF, so you can download it as a PDF. And here you can edit your answers later on. So if you are going to go into the course, it's going to take you approximately 20 minutes for you to finish it off. So let us type, for example, the website. If you have one, you type it in. So for example, I'm just going to type in my blog, or you can type in potential.com, and then you type in the mission. So what is exactly your mission? So you type your mission right here, and then you type in 3 or as much as you want as an important goals for this year. So you type in the goals, you can list them up, goal 1, goal 2, and then when you finish them, you click on save your answers. So once you save your answer, you submitted the action plan, and you also gained an additional 10 points. Then it automatically shows for you the survey question. So you can mark this unit as completed as long as you proceed forward. So for the action plan, as you can see, just so you know that you can edit it at any time, and you can save the answers again and regenerate it at the end of the course. Below the action plan and the survey questions, there's the dig deeper section. Now the dig deeper section, there's the transcript. So you can check it out at any time. After the transcript, there's special offers. So in each and every unit, we put special offers for entrepreneurs and SME to benefit from. So in this unit, we have a free coaching sessions. In other unit, you will have special offers about Amazon, for example, web services, hosting services, websites, and accounting services. As well as you have related resources. So in the related resources, you can benefit from downloading additional templates that you might use in your business. You can download books or buy books as well. And you can have extra additional content that is relevant to the unit. In addition to you have the code section and the peer-to-peer connection with the people that are already online on the system. So you can explore and text all the entrepreneurs that are coming in. Maybe you can chat with each other to discuss several areas in entrepreneurship. So now I'm just going to go up to show you where I am currently at the course. So if you want to know your progress, you go up below the name of the course, there's course modules. So even you click on it, or you can click on expand, you can check your progress. So I am now in unit 2, which is called business strategy, and I finished 12% of the course. Now at the end of the course, at unit 8, you will be able to generate the action plan. That is actually a customized PDF that has all your answers in all these units in the build your action plan section. Now let us jump into the dashboard. So once you finish the course, you can go into the dashboard from the survey questions. When you answer them, you click on the dashboard text to go there, or you can go into the header and skip them if you want to explore more sections inside, and you click on the dashboard that is in the header. So once you go into the dashboard, you can see that this is your basic profile up here. You can edit your profile at any time in here. And just so you know that you can gain extra points as well from finishing up your profile. Down, you will have the core track. As I've explained before, I finished 12% of it. So at any time, at your own pace, you can log in again and continue the course. We have the digitize your business section, where you start to fill out your details regarding online presence. You learn more about digital marketing and how to increase your sales. And we have 2 main things in the platform that are the offers. So let us start with the offers. Of course, all the entrepreneurs can reveal offers. We have 3 kinds of offers. The first one is free offers. Upon registration, you can reveal them. The second type of offers is a discount code. So as you can see here, for example, we have the cloud-based accounting software. it is $400 after applying the program discount code. So all what you need to do is to click on reveal coupon, and then the discount code is automatically applied within the link. So as soon as you click to proceed, as you can see here, you can buy the full product. And as you can see that the currency changed to dirhams because I am in the UAE. So it depends on your area. You will exactly see the exact price. And if you need to learn more about the accounting software, you can check more details in here as well as an overview video about it. So let us go back to the tab of the dashboard inside the SME program. And the third kind of offer is that you reveal them through points. So if you are willing to give your employees or your friends maybe access to future job skills bundle, you can use your points to redeem them. So you can get a coupon valid for 5 users on the future job skills platform from potential.com. And this is the second part that is important. Of course, before you have partner content, which you can access for free. And then there's the program experts. So as soon as you finish the first track, or if you need any help throughout the journey as an entrepreneur or as an SME, you can schedule a one-to-one session with the expert. And just so you know that the moment you finish the first course, you can gain the points needed for you to schedule the appointment. So the first 15...
Yeah, sorry to interrupt you, Lujain, but today we have with us one of the experts, was Celine, the second one just below that. And we're going to have a free session with her just now. So basically, just to move on this, and so that we give Celine some time to give her insights on social media and Marcom, which she's an expert in. Usually, if we weren't going to do the session now, but you are interested to speak to her, you could book the appointment, as Lujain mentioned, by redeeming your points if you finish that core course, and then you could share with the expert your action plan to let the expert know about what's your business and brief them before the call. So thanks a lot, Lujain, for that. And we're gonna switch now to Celine Chami, one of our experts in the program.
Hello.
Celine is joining us from Beirut, or from space, it seems, more than Beirut at the moment. But Celine has been involved with Potential for many years, and she actually was the behind the brand of Potential maybe 10 years ago. So we have a long-standing partnership with Celine on many fronts. Welcome, Celine.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to be here, and I'm really glad to assist actually, or to attend the first webinar. There's a small story for my background, but I'm not going to go into this now. You've asked me, Shadi, to step in and talk a bit more about what are the tips that I can give to small and medium enterprises when it comes to their communication strategy, and more specifically, maybe their online footprint. What I want to tell you mostly is that the most important thing that these small and medium businesses should be addressing is the fact that that business started with a story. It started with a passion. It started with some values. And what you need to do in terms of a small or a medium business owner is to take that that passion that you built that business with and project it across everything that you do, whether it is your vision, your mission, your values, your brand. You have to breathe that passion, because this is what people are going to resonate with. So before you start thinking about platforms or about social media content, you have to think about your brand. What does it stand for? What are the things that you cannot compromise on? What are the things that you live and breathe for as a brand? And once you've decided on these few items that make you who you are, then you can start thinking about content. And then you can start thinking about, okay, I want to have video content or photos. I want to have this message or that cause or that, okay. And then at this point, you start choosing the platforms that you want to be on. My recommendation for small and medium businesses is to avoid being on all platforms. The common misunderstanding that I get is that they believe that if they are on all the platforms, it is something that is going to give them more visibility. But the truth is, you cannot possibly create content for all of the platforms on which you are. You're not Coca-Cola or Nike or those big brands that have a department of maybe 100 people working on content and social media presence. Usually in a small or a medium business, you have one person that is wearing many hats. So it is very hard for you to sustain a presence wherever you want to be. So my advice is for you to choose the platforms according to where your target audience is. So
can you give us some examples, Celine, of sample platforms versus demographics or target audiences that they could focus on?
Of course, if you have a visual product that is more oriented to the younger generations, you have to be on Instagram. If you have something that is trendy, that is in line with the even younger generation, you go and you be on TikTok. You can be on Instagram and TikTok at once, but for instance, there is no need for you to be on Twitter, because then you're talking to nobody on Twitter. However, if you have a more adult, let's say, target audience that with whom you can engage in conversations, then you can be on Twitter. Or else, if you can't create conversations as a brand, don't be on Twitter. If you're B2B, you have to be on LinkedIn, but you don't need to be on Instagram. You see, if you can create content that is informative and that is intellectual to a certain point and that is varied, you have to be on Facebook. So you see, the type of content is, and that is also something that I've noticed, is that all brands or most brands tend to have their content, the same type of content all over the place. But our behavior as consumers and as users is completely different on one platform and the other, which means that I go on Twitter to check news and to talk to people. And I go on Instagram to scroll and to see what my friends are doing. So even if I follow the same brand here and there, or even if I don't, I should not be seeing the same content here and there, because my behavior and my expectations on each platform is different. So, those are the two things that I wanted to mostly talk about, which is the first one being, don't spread yourself too thin. Don't be all over the place, because at one point you're going to have to drop one platform for the sake of the other. And that is highly detrimental for the brand itself. The second thing is, don't post the same content on all the platforms, because even if you're talking to me, Celine, on Facebook and on LinkedIn, I am the head of marketing, or let's say the head of hospitality management on LinkedIn, and I am Celine in real life on Facebook, and I am a food blogger on Instagram. So you can't talk to me the same way on the different places. We have different personas as users. So understand your target audience, understand who they are, what they want, and then address these messages to them. I wanted to also just to end on a point, because I'm sure a lot of people ask me about the good brands that are out there that you can actually benefit from. Of course, maybe I can, if I research a bit more, I can give you examples of small businesses that are doing great online. But for inspirational purposes and to see how content is really something that you have to take beyond your mere product or service, I advise you to check, for instance, Starbucks, Nike, FedEx, because these people have really understood the meaning of content, and especially Nike. I think you, Shadi, know about Nike as much as I do in terms of inspiration and in terms of taking everything beyond the product and tackling social issues like women empowerment, like racism, etc., and how they have built their entire content strategy around that. I don't expect small and medium businesses to do the same, but I do expect this level of going beyond the product and proposing real value in the content, because at the end of the day, this is what is going to engage the customer and not the product itself.
Thank you very much, Celine. Great tips. I saw some thumbs up and hearts, so it looks like your tips resonated. Thanks a lot for your time. Look forward to having you with us on other sessions as well.
It will be my pleasure. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Great. So now over to another section, which is basically a section of entrepreneurs talking to entrepreneurs. We have some information that we've put together just from a news before we get into the entrepreneurial section, but I'm going to quickly go through them, and we will be expanding on these sections in the future, just to give you more insights about what kind of things you should keep an eye out. So you could see here, for example, the startup investments in the MENA region is doing quite well. We also have the same that is appearing in Africa. So I don't know, Lujain, if you want to move the slides forward. Okay, yep, and the next one. So the problem a lot of the times you find is that there's a lack of data. And what we're trying to do in this program is to collect a lot more data from the different interactions with the small medium businesses, so that we can pass it on to governments and brands to be able to provide the solutions that the SMEs are looking for. So you can find another survey here with Google and Connected Commerce Council talking about the importance of digitalization and the kind of tools. So everyone's looking at, of course, being more digital on the platform piece, on the social media piece, video conferencing. All of us are doing now like these sessions, working from home and remote sessions. And then going back to that Cisco report we were sharing earlier, there is a clear advantage for companies that are ready for business, and the digital natives, the ones that are advanced digitally, are doing much more from a business and performance perspective. So that's a bit of a thought. So we're gonna, again, all of this is gonna be recorded and shared on social media, so you'll have time to go into the details later on. But I want to introduce, before we end the session, this first session today, which is a little bit quick, but we're getting going with these sessions. I want to introduce a fellow entrepreneur, Monika, who is a co-founder of LIT, to basically take us through what she's working on and something that could be of benefit to other entrepreneurs as well in this segment of entrepreneurs connecting with entrepreneurs. Go ahead, Monika.
Hi, everyone. Can everyone hear me? Can you guys hear me well?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Good morning and welcome everyone to my session today. I'm Monika. I'm the co-founder of a social impact digital marketing agency. That means an agency that provides digital marketing services for projects with social impact. Normally, we align these projects to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. We create different programs to add value to the community, to create a positive impact and amplify messages through our social media and PR services. As business owners, we're all leaders. What makes us special is that each one of us is unique, and our authenticity, which is being true to who we are, is what adds that flavor to any business or anything that we're doing. Your leadership footprint isn't made of sand. It should be solid, and impact matters. I've learned through experiences, successes, failures, and obstacles that many of us have faced in our life. That's what makes us unique. And taking that story and leveraging your learnings and sharing it with the world is what creates that positive impact. So I wanted to introduce today, in partnership with potential.com, we came out with a program called True. It's an innovative personal branding program that will help you monetize your own content while revealing your true identity. We basically use the Potential platform that Lujain has taken you through to help you create your own online course and sell it to your audience. So a lot of you are thinking, how do I do that? How do I create my own brand? Well, the first question we should address is, who are you? What is it that you like to do? What is your talent? What is the issue that you care about in your surrounding? How is it that you can add value to the people around you? You need to think of it, embrace it, as that would help you sort of bring out your true self. It could be things like cooking, photography, workout sessions, or even anything that you're doing in your business or whatever you have passion for. So we basically take that content, design it for you, put it on the Potential platform, create your online course, and allow you to sell it to the public. The second point is to define your target audience, just like in any business, who we're addressing, who you want your message or brand to reach, and the age group. Then we think about our unique value proposition. So there are many of these, there are many, for example, cooks out there, there are many photographers out there. What is it that makes you special and unique to get your actual course to sell? The fourth point is to build your narrative, your story. Just like Celine has just mentioned, storytelling is one of the most important things, whether it's through your business or through anything that you're doing, to sort of give that authentic touch for you to be able to sell it or take it out to the public. So we leverage on that. We build on it with passion and consistency to amplify the message and to make it reach the audience. The fifth point is to create that content, the photos, the videos, the stories, the articles. Make sure that it's real, make sure it projects your true self, make sure it's authentic, that it's speaking about your failures, your successes, and basically all the content that comes out, make sure it's from real experiences. Then again, marketing, marketing, marketing. Amplify your message. How are you going to make it reach the world out there? Is it going to be through social media pages, through your friends, through your referrals? How are you going to make people know that this is actually there? Once we have all that and we have all that thought of, we can start to build our own personal online educational platform using the Potential platform with your own payment gateway that will help you monetize your own brand. Once you set it up, you'd be able to generate your own income, whether it's through your business or even as a personal sort of project that you do on the side from the comfort of your own home. I just want to leave you now, before I sort of end the 5 minutes that I have, is with a quote that I like. So, leadership is a potent combination of strategy and character, but if you have to be without one, be without strategy. Your true self is key to your success. Look within, determine your purpose, and reveal your true identity. Again, if anyone is interested in creating your own online course with your own personal brand, please, you can visit the URL mentioned on the slide, and one of our customer sales representatives will get back to you to help you take it forward. Okay, thank you, everyone. And let me know if anyone has questions. I'll be more than happy to answer.
Thank you, Monika. Thanks for that. And just as an added point to support what Monika is doing, because that's a very important aspect of building your brand and building your true identity that comes across in business, is we're providing the first 10 certification programs, courses, websites for companies for free. So anyone that is interested to make use of this, we're going to be, between Monika's company and ourselves, we're going to be providing the first 10 for free. So that's it from us. We wanted to make this as efficient as possible, and we nearly achieved that, but I'd love to see, I mean, we have a few attending live with us. If anyone's got any question, please share that. We've just added a frequently asked questions section on the SME platform for questions we've been receiving over the past few days. And we're going to continue to enhance that and expand that. But it looks like no one's got any questions over here, so we're going to call it a wrap up. So this is Lujain is showing you the frequently asked questions on the SME platform. So if anyone's got any detailed other questions, please feel free to ask. And I'd like to thank everyone that joined us today. We look forward to having many of these sessions moving forward, and hope that they are useful and practical as we aim them to be to all of the attendees. Thank you very much for attending, and we'll be staying a little bit online if anyone's got any questions. Take care. Thank you. Bye-bye.